Next idiom is investors had to take a haircut during the restructuring. This vivid phrase means to accept a financial loss, typically a reduction in the value of investments or debt, often when it's not entirely voluntary. Think of it as having something trimmed or cut back. While the exact historical roots are a bit fuzzy, the expression gained prominence in financial markets during the mid-20th century. It likely emerged from the vivid imagery of reducing something, much like a barber reduces the length of hair. It captures the essence of an imposed financial reduction quite well. Let's explore this idiom with some practical examples. First, consider this scenario. After the company declared bankruptcy, bondholders had to take a haircut, receiving only 70% of their original investment back. Here, taking a haircut clearly indicates the bondholders suffered a direct financial loss, getting less money than they initially invested due to the company's insolvency. Our second example expands on the usage. In a highly competitive market, sellers often have to take a haircut on their asking price to close a deal quickly. This shows the idiom isn't limited to large-scale financial defaults. It applies to any situation where a seller or investor accepts a lower than desired amount to finalize a transaction, whether it's selling a house or an asset. Both examples highlight accepting a reduction in expected value.
Now, let's look at some similar expressions. Cut 1's losses also implies dealing with a financial downturn, but it often suggests a proactive decision to minimize further damage rather than an imposed reduction. For instance, you might cut your losses by selling a declining stock. Another phrase, suffer a reduction, is a more formal and general term for experiencing a decrease in something, whether its value, salary, or benefits. Take a haircut, however, specifically conveys a financial loss, usually in a context of investments, loans, or restructuring, often implying a somewhat involuntary or negotiated decrease. To recap, to take a haircut vividly describes accepting a financial loss, often a reduction in value, especially in situations like debt restructuring or investment adjustments. Originating from financial jargon, it metaphorically likens the reduction of value to the trimming of hair. Remember, it usually implies a significant, often unwelcome decrease in what was expected. So, the next time you hear about investors or companies facing tough financial decisions, you'll know exactly what it means if they take a haircut. Keep practicing this idiom to make it a natural part of your English vocabulary. I'll see you next time with another great expression.